What's up, you Windsor? Welcome to the Lance Out Loud. I'm Lauren O'Neill. A few University of Windsor students recently completed their education by doing something that no student at Windsor has ever done before. The three electrical engineering students built a self-balancing scooter, commonly known as a Segway.
We wanted something that could be, aside from the obvious, cool. The functionality was very important for us. The actual fact that you can get up and ride it and move it around versus other projects where you just build something and you watch it do something. We actually build something and we ride it and make it do whatever we want it to do.
The scooter, nicknamed the iScoot, runs on a rechargeable battery and was built from scratch as part of the Electrical Engineering Department's Capstone project.
He proposed the idea and we liked it, and we actually wanted to implement it, and so we worked on it together. We researched it online and see what components we need. We found most of the components just like the regular sensors off the shelf, and put it together and research how it should be done.
Start from scratch, so you design something and you execute it, you build it, and you report on it. And that's exactly what we did, and it was very successful.
All three engineering students are graduating and already have jobs lined up. Oh yeah? Well, I'm a communications studies student and I already have a job lined up too. At Starbucks. Speaking of Starbucks and comm studies majors, hipsters everywhere are being called out by a new book called Stuff White People Like. Written by Torontonian Christian Lander and based on his blog of the same name, the book compiles a list of the things that white people simply cannot live without. Things like vintage clothing, eating outdoors, and liberal arts degrees. It even includes a quiz at the end to determine how white you are. But what I want to know is, how white is the rest of the population? Yeah, how much would you spend on a sandwich? Would you spend, say, $8 or $10 if it's a really nice, big, good sandwich?
Of course.
Yeah, would you? Cool, cool. And a latte? Would you spend like $5 on a latte?
Probably not, because I don't drink coffee.
No, you don't drink coffee. Oh, all right. And how do you feel about downloading music, like MP3s,
Sure.
illegally? Yeah, you're cool with that?
I'm cool with it.
Yeah?
It's gonna happen anyways, right? So
Yes. Yeah, it's true. Do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
every so often, you gotta go out
Yeah, do you have a
on
good
the
time?
town. Oh yeah, that's a good time.
Drink some green beer and stuff?
It's all about the green beer.
Yeah, nice. All right.
Just kidding, I don't really drink beer either.
No, you don't drink beer? What do you drink?
Juice, water, that
Juice?
type of thing.
Do you drink expensive premium juices?
Of course.
Ever? Yeah, you like
Yeah,
that?
they're good. They're good.
All right, well, I'm sorry to tell you, Ann, you're actually a white guy.
I'm a white
Did
guy.
you know that? Did you realize that you're
Yeah,
a white
actually,
guy?
I knew it was a
yeah?
white guy.
Yeah, I
Deep
can
down
kind of tell a
inside,
little bit.
kinda.
Yeah. What's your major, Malika?
I'm in psychology.
Like, would you spend a lot of money on a nice sandwich?
No.
No, okay. How about music? Do you download music, like
I
MP3s?
love music,
Yeah.
yeah.
And do you have an iPod?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So you support the Apple Corporation?
Oh, yes.
Nice. How do you feel about big corporations in general?
It's great. Well, it depends on what the corporation is.
Yeah. What about Walmart?
Well,
What do you feel about St. Patrick's Day? Do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I make sure I get to the first place I can get and get some beer. So.
Nice. Nice. And do you like coffee? Are you a coffee drinker?
Very much.
Very much so.
Too
Right
much.
on. And how about sushi?
Not really. Never really got into it.
Well, let me see one more here. What about vintage clothing?
I think they're great.
According to Christian Lander, you are in fact a white woman like myself. So, yeah. Yeah, what's your major?
I'm taking psychology.
Psychology, a liberal arts degree. All right, how do you feel about coffee?
I'm not much of a coffee
Not much of a coffee drinker, no? Yeah, would you spend, like, say you see a really nice big sandwiches, an expensive sandwich. Would you spend a lot of money on a good sandwich?
I actually have, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah?
Like anything with, I'd say, mozzarella or mushrooms.
Yeah?
That's pretty good.
So you like food, eh? How do you feel about sushi?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at sushi. Maki, sushimi, I think.
Oh,
and-
so you know your sushi
yeah, there's
then,
a couple.
eh?
Like anything
You like
with a-
organic food?
I don't think
You don't really care?
Yeah, I haven't really had much.
How about downloading music? Do you download, I see you're listening to an
Oh my
iPod
god,
here.
yeah, this is my life.
Yeah.
My iPod's pretty much my life. Like that's all I pretty much do.
So how do you feel about big corporations then? Sorry to cut you off.
Oh wow. I'm not really too pro corporation.
You're not, eh?
No,
Well, you know what? According to Christian Lander here,
Yeah.
you're a white guy.
Really?
Thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out the Lance's Residence Guide for the pros and cons of campus living.